The Aggies have lost 2 of their last 3 games, Kirk. They lost a 4-overtime heartbreaker to Auburn, but hours later, they regained control of their destiny with Alabama losing. The winner tonight heads off to Atlanta to take on the Georgia Bulldogs for the SEC Championship.
Yeah, despite that slip-up, these Aggies come in still controlling their own destiny. Motivated team. Just 60 minutes away.
Slight home underdogs. And this famous 12th man implored to make a difference. 80,000 were here for a yell practice that was not at midnight. It was in the afternoon. Traditions and the vibe they create, absolutely unique in sports. Incredible rebuilding job in year 1 for Mike Elko. Goodness, goosebumps, long time waiting. The bands competing and colliding before the football teams get out here right there. Both fight songs from their respective schools do some old-time trolling of their rival. Saw off varsity's horns. That's the old name for Texas before they adopted the Longhorns. Steve Sarkisian knows what his team is in for tonight. He's down with Holly Rowe.
Well, Coach, you talked about the importance in these rivalry games of playing with emotion but not being emotional. How have you said that and communicated that to your team?
Well, I just think it's been really critical tonight. We played with great poise and composure, especially in the critical moments.
Your quarterback had an ankle injury. What do you expect from him tonight in his mobility?
Well, I think he's going to play good football. We wouldn't put him out there if we didn't think he could do it.
Thank you, Coach. Speaking of Quinn Ewers, I talked to their athletic training staff. They have been doing round-the-clock aggressive treatment to get him ready to play. And guys, you can see a heavy brace under the tape of that right ankle. I watched him extensively in warm-ups. He could drop back. He could push off. That is the back-throwing foot, but he seemed to be moving very well. Chris?
Thank you, Holly. He limped through the last 2.5 quarters against Kentucky. Kirk, if he can't move better than that tonight, I suspect we'll see Arch Manning. He's got to be a little bit mobile.
Yeah, he's going to get some pressure, especially on third downs. Not the most mobile guy. Look at his face. I mean, this guy grew up in his state. Look at that smile. How excited he is for this opportunity to play in this rivalry and represent the burnt orange.
Across the state, across generations, got families who love each other but don't always like each other this week. There are so many families divided. And Kirk, they've talked about recruiting rankings. They've done message board banter, trolling on social media. Finally, push all that stuff aside. Let's settle into the football field today.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. 60 minutes. Winner heads to Atlanta to take on the Georgia Bulldogs.
Will Stone to boot it away. Terry Bussey, the versatile weapon for the Aggies, stands back at the goal line. At long last, they're back at it. He will put it through the back of the end zone. And here comes Marcel Reed.